A dim room. A dying old man paints a glowing spiral seal onto a baby's back.
This seal will protect you when the village forgets how.
16 years later. Suta, academy failure, sits in a dull lecture until his head snaps back.
What? Heat. Fire-style chakra. It's burning my brain.
A Jonin dies in a distant fight. An unstoppable flood of knowledge, combat reflexes, and fire jutsu pours into him without warning.
This isn't mine. These hand seals, I never learned them. Who died?
He shoves past desks, bolts out of the classroom. Flames flicker unbidden on his trembling hands.
My hands are on fire, and I know exactly how to throw a fireball. That's not possible.
Sauta doesn't understand. The seal on his back glows faintly, hungry and patient, under his uniform.
47. Flashes of faces. Dead Jonin. Why are they in my head?
That night, Sota walks home through empty streets. The village is quiet, but the fire in his mind still burns. In his tiny apartment, sleep does not come easy. When it finally does, the seal on his back pulses brighter than ever. Miles away, a Jonin falls in a desperate ambush. His name is Kaito, Sota's squad leader, and the seal is waiting. Suta's body convulses. A lifetime of water-style combat, a wife's laughter, a son's first steps, all slam into his sleeping brain.
Sensei Kaito. Your wife, Yuki. Your little boy. I can see them. I can feel everything.
Dawn breaks. Sota wakes with a scream caught in his throat, drenched in sweat, and Kaito's entire jutsu library burning in his veins.
It's the same as before. A Jonin dies, and I absorb them. 51 now, but Kaito was my teacher.
He lifts a trembling hand, and water coils around his fingers without a single conscious hand seal. Kaito's signature jutsu.
So, every dead Jonin, their memories, their techniques, they become mine. But why? What did Grandpa do to me?
He stares at his reflection in the window, seeing Kaito's face layered over his own. The seal on his back has already claimed 51 lives, and it's only the beginning. 3 days later, Kaito's funeral. Sauta stands hidden in the crowd as the village mourns its latest fallen Jonin.
Sensei, your wife and son will never know how I carry your last wishes. I'll make sure they're safe.
After the ceremony, he drifts to the village memorial wall. 51 faces, 51 souls he never asked to inherit.
Every one of them left something inside me. Not just jutsus. There are secrets too, dark ones.
A memory pushes forward Jonin Ryo, who died in prison 3 years ago. His last moments were not suicide.
The council ordered it. Poison. He knew too much about their embezzlement. I can see the meeting, the faces of the elders.
Ryo had uncovered the council's theft of mission funds. They framed him as a traitor. His death was a cover-up.
If they learn I've inherited these memories, I am dead. No one can know about the seal. Not even Hana.
Suda? You've been standing here for hours. What's on your mind?
He lies, just visiting old graves. But his blood runs cold. The council's shadow stretches farther than he ever imagined. Back in his cramped apartment, Sota spreads old mission reports and obituary clippings across the floor.
Every name I feel in my chest has a death date that lines up. It's not random.
He starts a list. 51 Jonin. Cause of death. Last assignment. A chilling pattern emerges. The next morning, he finds a secluded training ground deep in the woods. Time to test the seal's gifts without witnesses. He forms a single hand seal, Kaito's water dragon technique. A massive beast erupts, shredding 3 training posts instantly.
Kaito's full power. I absorbed his skill, and his chakra reserves. Too strong.
A gasp behind him. A classmate from the academy stands frozen at the tree line. Having followed him, Suta bolts past the stunned student. By evening, rumors of a forbidden jutsu user spread through the academy halls.
First, the fire thing in class. Now a water dragon. Suta, what's happening to you?
He can't tell her the truth. Instead, he starts cross-referencing every death with his stolen memories, a silent investigation. In a secluded forest clearing, Suta tests an earth wall jutsu, another dead Jonin's signature. The ground surges with his command.
Each day, I become more dangerous and more of a target.
Then, back to his cramped room, poring over the list. He cannot stop.
51 names. Each one died after standing up to the council. The pattern is unmistakable.
Hana, tired of his evasions, lets herself into his apartment. She finds the research spread on his desk.
Suta, what is all this? Names, dates, council orders? What are you into?
The seal on my back. It absorbs the memories of dead Jonin. I know what the council did. They're murderers.
The council killed Ryo? And all these others? Suta, this is war. Why didn't you tell me?
Meanwhile, in the council chamber, Elder Takeshi listens to a report. A student witnessed an unregistered water jutsu far above academy level.
The Forbidden Seal. It still exists. Find the boy. Quietly. Notify the Anbu.
That night, Suta writes an anonymous letter detailing Ryo's murder and drops it into the public suggestion box. The letter never reaches the Hokage. A council loyalist intercepts it and delivers it to Elder Takeshi.
Someone inside knows our secrets. Find the author. Tighten the net.
The next morning, a Jonin instructor tests his students with an advanced chakra exercise far beyond their rank.
If I ace this, they'll know. Fail too, obviously, and they'll suspect I am hiding something. Walk the line.
Suta performs with deliberate clumsiness, but the instructor notices the precision in every mistake. That evening, the instructor files a report directly to Elder Takeshi. Academy student Suta may possess unregistered Jonin-level skills.
The Academy failure. He's the seal carrier. Watch him day and night, but do not touch him yet. I want proof.
They're watching. Every shadow feels like Anbu. The letter was a mistake. I've just painted a target on my back.
The instructor reported you, didn't he? Suta, the council's got your name now.
That evening, as Suta slips through a market alley, a rough hand yanks him into the shadows.
Quiet, boy. They're watching you already. Come with me if you don't want to vanish.
The old man drags him into a hidden dojo, its walls lined with scrolls and dust. He releases Suta and bows.
My name is Kiichi. Your grandfather Jiro was my comrade. I know about the seal on your back.
Then you have to tell me what it is. Why he did it to me. I am carrying dead Jonin's secrets.
Kiichi pulls a hidden drawer from under the floor. Inside rests a weathered scroll with a glowing spiral diagram.
The seal absorbs chakra memory from every Jonin who dies in our village. Jutsu, combat instincts, even their last thoughts. But its true purpose, why Jiro made it. He only said it was a countermeasure. The rest died with him.
A countermeasure against what? The council? Am I just a weapon he left behind?
Kiichi says nothing, but his silence is answer enough. Suta now carries 51 lives and a grandfather's unfinished war. Deep in the forest, Suta pushes chakra through every elemental gate, fire, water, earth, each borrowed from a corpse. Kiichi watches, grim.
I can feel them all at once, but if I concentrate, I can isolate one. Like selecting a scroll from a library of the dead.
Then, a sudden spike of pain, Suta's knees buckle. Another Jonin has died. The seal rips the memory from the void. In the stolen memory, Elder Takeshi's voice is cold. He asks too many questions. Make it look like an accident.
Takeshi gave the order. I have his face, his words. This is proof. This is proof.
That's the 5th training accident this year. The council cleans house every season.
How many more before they come for me? I can't let them keep killing.
But proof alone means nothing against the council's grip on the village. They need a plan.
I'll gather every memory, every order, every hidden hand. Then they'll answer.
Suta now holds damning evidence, but the council's shadow stretches longer than ever. and they are watching. Across the village, an enemy ambush strikes 5 different Jonin at once. Their chakra extinguishes in the same heartbeat. In the classroom, Sota's head snaps back 5 bolts of foreign chakra memory fire into his nervous system at once.
Lightning style, poison mist, Jinjutsu, earth barrier, 5 complete jutsu libraries. 5 complete jutsu libraries cramming into my skull in 3 seconds.
He hits the floor, convulsing, crying out. Books scatter. Students shriek and stumble backward, then silence. Sota rises. His stance shifts from tiger to snake to crane, a grotesque hybrid of 5 dead warriors.
Suta, your eyes, kanji, are turning inside them. What is happening?
I can't stop it. 5 souls want to fight at once. Run, Hana. Don't look.
He flees the room, but the damage is done. Every student saw the unnatural fusion. Whispers become screams through the halls. By nightfall, the rumor hits the council chamber. Elder Takeshi's patience evaporates. The village buzzes with dread and disbelief. Sota's secret is ashes. The council will not wait. In the council chamber, Elder Takeshi gathers his most trusted killers. The order is absolute.
The forbidden seal has resurfaced. Kill the carrier tonight. No witnesses. Burn the body.
Suta, the council just sent assassins. You have to leave the village now, before they block the gates.
Suta packs nothing. He and Kiichi slip into the dark streets, but a shadow detaches itself from the wall. A masked Anbu drops from the rooftops. No warning, only the glint of a drawn blade.
I don't want to kill, but you are not giving me a choice.
The assassin lunges. Sota's body moves with Kaito's water-style muscle memory. A single counterstrike ends it. As the assassin's heart stops, his final orders flood into Sota, the council's endgame: complete control, elimination of all independent Jonin, and the truth of the seal. Jiro's voice echoes in the memory. The seal was made to absorb the fallen, to arm a generation against the council's quiet genocide. Every dead Jonin is a weapon now.
Grandpa didn't curse me. He prepared me. This whole conspiracy ends with me.
Sota returns to the hidden dojo, the assassin's blood still warm on his hands. Hana and Kiichi wait in the dark.
The seal. My grandfather made it to fight the council. Every dead Jonin is a weapon they never saw coming. And now they're coming for us all.
Then what can we do? They control the Ambu, the intelligence, half the village.
We don't fight power with power alone. We expose them. If we can project the memories you carry, every murder, every order, the village will tear the council apart themselves.
But before they can plan further, the council's patience shatters. Elder Takeshi deploys a full squad of assassins to the dojo. The dojo walls explode inward. 4 masked Anbu descend on Sota. Elemental blades drawn, he meets them with the dead's muscle memory.
Each one I cut down feeds me more. Their last orders: kill the Hokage at dawn. A coup. Takeshi wants the seat of power.
In the dying assassin's memory, Takeshi's voice cuts clear. The Hokage is the last barrier. At sunrise, we become the only authority.
They're not just silencing Jonin. They're taking over the entire village. I have hours before civil war.
The coup is set for sunrise. Suta must choose: flee and survive, or throw himself into the heart of the conspiracy before the Hokage falls. Suta doesn't hesitate. He will face the council. But Kiichi grabs his arm. There is a way to make every witness see the truth.
The seal can project memories into others' minds. Jiro left instructions. If you can master it, the whole village will see the council's crimes in an instant.
I'll train the projection, but first, I need physical proof. Documents, orders, names. The council's own records will damn them.
Hours before dawn, Sota slips through a hidden maintenance hatch into the council building. The corridors are silent. In the record room, he finds ledgers detailing covert payments, assassination orders signed by Takeshi, and a map of the Hokage's residence marked for the coup. A guard enters for his shift. Red eyes lock onto Sota. An alarm shatters the silence. Sota's body reacts before thought. Takeshi's own assassination technique, learned from a dead operative, drops the guard, but not before the man's dying memory floods in.
The conspirator list: 7 elders, 12 Anbu captains, the intelligence chief. It's all here, burned into my brain.
He flees into the pre-dawn darkness, a satchel of stolen documents strapped to his chest. The council building erupts with search parties. Now, every council loyalist in the village will hunt him. But he has the evidence and the names of every traitor. By sunrise, criers spread through every street. Sota of the Academy betrays the village, harboring forbidden jutsu. Accomplices will be executed. The council's story: Sota stole forbidden techniques and murdered Jonin. Every Anbu and loyalist is unleashed to bring him in. Kiichi, attempting a diversion near the eastern gate, is cornered by 3 Anbu. They drag him down as he shouts for Sota to run. Hana is intercepted in a side alley, her kunai kicked away. A vice-like grip locks her arms. Sota, watching from a rooftop, sees both his friends being dragged toward the public square. The council's terms echo through the crowd: surrender or watch them die.
If I fight, they kill them. If I die, the truth dies with me. But I can't watch them suffer from my choices.
He drops from the rooftop, hands raised. The crowd gasps. Anbu swarm him, chaining his wrists.
Let them go. I'm the one you want. The seal, all the dead Jonin, they're in me. Take me instead.
Hana screams his name as they drag him away. Kiichi is released, but the old man's expression is hollow. The council's prize is secured. The cage door slams shut. The village breathes uneasy, believing the monster is locked away. But inside the darkness, Sota's seal begins to whisper. In the darkness of his cell, another spike of pain. A guard outside dies from a training wound. The seal drinks deep.
Even in here, I absorb them. Takeshi doesn't realize he's feeding his own enemy.
In a shadowed alley, Kiichi presses a rusted key into Hana's palm. His voice is a whisper.
The execution is tomorrow. Give him this key. When the riot starts, he must break his chains and project the truth.
Hana visits the prison, her face pale under the guard's torchlight. Sota's chains clink as he sees her.
Tomorrow at noon, Kiichi's people will start a riot in the square. Use the chaos to escape, then use the seal to show everyone the truth.
The seal has given me their full arsenal. I'll tear through those chains and make every citizen see the council's real face.
Sota grips the key until his knuckles whiten. The dead are with him. Tomorrow, they will all speak.
Promise me you'll survive. The village needs to wake up, but I need you to come back.
Tomorrow, this ends. For Grandpa, for Kaito, for all 51. No more secret graves.
Noon sun beats down on the public square. Sota stands on the execution block, chains heavy, every eye on him.
Name the traitors who helped you. Confess, and your death will be quick.
There are no accomplices. The truth doesn't need an army. It carries 51 souls already.
Takeshi's hand falls. The executioner's blade rises, then smoke bombs shatter the square. Kiichi's people erupt. A guard in the chaos is struck down accidentally. The seal drags his chakra into Sota. New strength floods his limbs.
51. Dead Jonin just handed me the key. Now watch the seal open, every lock.
Hana and Kiichi burst through the smoke, weapons in hand. For a moment, they fight side by side, cutting through panicking guards. But the council's elite guard, the Iron Fang, drop from the rooftops. 12 Jonin-level killers encircling the trio.
Takeshi's personal executioners. I know their moves. 2 of them died yesterday. Their own dead will kill them again.
The Iron Fang close in. Sota spreads his arms, chakra igniting into 5 elemental auras. The battle for the village's soul begins now. Sota mows through the Iron Fang, each strike a stolen technique from the dead. The last guard crashes under Kaito's water dragon.
The seal drinks deep. Every dead guard pours their final reflexes into me.
He climbs the block, the seal blazing. He claps his hands. The sky rips open with ghosts. The projection blasts the square. Takeshi's voice. Make it look like an accident. A Jonin dies on his order. Another memory. Ryo poisoned. Another. The ambush. A woman wails. That's my husband's squad.
Takeshi killed them all. The seal carries their final testimony.
On the balcony, Takeshi's face turns purple. He shrieks for soldiers to attack, but they stare, frozen by the truth. The crowd surges, roaring, "Murderer!" 10 years of silence breaking like a dam. Takeshi's power evaporates. The council's lies are ash. The dead have spoken. The village now chooses justice. Council loyalists spill off the balcony. But Jonin, now loyal to the truth block every exit. The betrayers are captured.
They can't escape. Takeshi is the heart of the rot. I am going in.
Alone, Takeshi retreats into the council chamber and slams a crimson barrier over the building. No one enters except one.
No more hiding, Takeshi. The dead are watching, and so am I.
The seal on his back pulses, recognizing the old man's chakra signature. The barrier ripples and opens.
You, the Academy failure with a stolen seal? You think you can judge a century of order?
I carry 51 Jonin you murdered. Their will is my strength. Your reign ends today.
Then let me show you why the council has ruled. Your seal is a crude mimic of true power.
Takeshi's staff erupts with dark chakra. The chamber warps, pillars cracking. The final duel begins.
Grandpa, Kaito, all of you, lend me your strength. One last fight.
Dark chakra lashes against elemental fury. Pillars crack, the floor splits. Takeshi's forbidden jutsu rains down.
You are nothing but a vessel for dead fools. I've ruled this village for decades. I will not fall to a borrowed technique.
I am their voice. Every technique you stole from them. Returning, combined. Now.
Sota's chakra erupts. Fire, water, earth, lightning, wind. Every stolen jutsu weaves into a single colossal dragon.
What? No. This is impossible.
The multi-element dragon tears through Takeshi's barriers like paper. His dark chakra evaporates.
This is for Kaito, for Ryo, for the 51 you silenced. Their roar is my roar.
Takeshi crashes against the far wall, his staff shattering. The barrier collapses. He lies broken on the rubble.
It ends here, Takeshi. The council's century of murder is over.
The seal on Sota's back blazes with the light of 51 souls. He holds Takeshi's life in his hands, but the final choice is still his. Sota's hand presses to Takeshi's forehead. He won't kill. He'll show the first sin, the murder that started it all.
The first murder, the council's true birth. Let every villager see what I see.
The memory rips from Takeshi. A vision of a young elder slitting a Jonin's throat, decades ago. It floods the square. Silence. Then a wail. A woman recognizes the victim. The council's origins are laid bare. 5 loyal Jonin lift Takeshi's limp body. Chains snap shut. The once untouchable elder is just a prisoner now. A horn echoes. A Jonin reads from a scroll. By the Hokage's decree, Sauda of the Academy is absolved. He acted to protect the village. The Jonin commander bows his head. We were blind. Thank you for opening our eyes. A ceremonial Jonin ties a white cloth across Sota's forehead, the mark of a true protector, not a traitor.
They called me a failure. Now I carry 51 heroes. No more secret graves.
Hana breaks through the crowd, tears streaming. The seal's hunger is still, for now. Justice has begun. As dusk falls, Sota walks alone to the memorial wall. The white cloth on his forehead still feels strange. He faces the 51 faces. The seal on his back pulses with each heartbeat, a quiet choir.
Kaito, your son will grow up knowing his father was a hero. I'll make sure of it.
He moves down the row. Ryo, the truth seeker. The Jonin who died yesterday. Each name a wound, each flower a promise.
51 voices. I was never a failure. I was just waiting to hear you.
Hana joins him silently, her shoulder brushing his. She has brought more flowers.
You know all of them now. Every story, every secret. Does it weigh too much? It does. But I am not alone. They're with me, and so are you.
Suta looks into the polished stone. 51 faces stare back, but now they smile. The seal on his back glows. Not hungry, but at peace, they walk away from the wall together, leaving flowers and a promise, no more secret graves. The village rebuilds. Sauta walks the training grounds, children stopping their drills to watch him pass. A young student asks if he can teach the water dragon. Sauta nods.
I was the failure. Now they look at me like a hero. Grandpa, I wish you could see this.
He visits the old dojo. Kiichi is waiting, a rare smile on his weathered face.
You walk like a true Jonin now. Your grandfather would be proud. I feel him with me. All of them. I am never alone.
Kiichi hands him a cup of tea. They sit in silence, a comfortable understanding between them. For the first time, Sota's smile is unguarded. The seal on his back glows, no longer hungry. He leaves the dojo as dusk falls. The village lights flicker on, safe and whole. By the river, his reflection shows 51 faces smiling back. The dead are at peace, and so is he. Before dawn, Sauta climbs the hill where his grandfather rests. The grave is simple, marked by a worn stone and a small stone tiger. He kneels, places incense, and bows his head. His heart is full, but his voice is steady.
I finally understand, Grandpa. You didn't give me a burden. You gave me a family.
As the sun crests the hill, the seal on his back pulses once and transforms. A sinuous dragon coils around the spiral, its eyes glowing softly.
A dragon, the symbol of our village. The dead are no longer just memories. They're my strength.
He rises, looking out at the village below. Hana waits at the hill's edge, not wishing to intrude.
I am ready now. For whatever comes, I'll protect this village with all 51 lives in my heart.
Then, let's go home. Sota, everyone's waiting.
Suta takes her hand. Together, they walk down the hill toward the village, the dragon seal at peace against his back. The village stretches below, bathed in gold. 51 voices hum in his soul. Not a burden, a promise.